Hey guys, and welcome back to the HobbyDude 007 channel. I got an email this morning from a fellow modeler, Barry Farmer, and he posed a unique question. You know, this time of year, we all have heard about and maybe even participated in ugly Christmas sweater parties and get-togethers like that. But he had a little twist to it, and I think it was a great idea. Stick around, I'll share it with you. Okay guys, as I said, we all have heard of and again maybe even participated in ugly sweater parties. But Barry had a unique idea, and I think it could be kind of fun. So let's think about this. How about the ugliest model? And immediately one model popped in my head. I had no problem with it. But whether it was your ugliest paint job, your terrible bare metal full work, or chrome trim, hand painted, whatever it was, just didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, or if it was just an ugly car like a Gremlin or a whatever. Well, that was one of my ugly ones anyway. I never cared for the Gremlin. But anyway, whatever your ugliest build was, content creators, let's jump in this thing and share what the old ugly sweater of the community, the hobby community is. And I think this could be kind of fun. I'm going to share mine with you and tell you a little about it. I think I've done a video on this thing eons ago, but it's so bad I hate to even break it back out. It was something I did a kit review on for Scale Auto magazine probably 15, 16, 17 years ago. But it still sticks in my mind as one of the most ill-fitting, just downright ugly vehicles that I've ever built. But hey, I'm going to share that with you now. And again, content creators, the ugliest car you feel you've ever built, one you're not exactly proud of. And I know some of you, and there might be a few that I had in my past that I wouldn't even want to share. But hey, let's do it and have fun with this, guys. So Barry, thank you so much for the thought and the idea. I think this can be fun. So, with nothing further ado, let's get over and see Hobby Dude's ugliest build. Okay guys, Hobby Dude's ugliest kit was the AMTronic. This thing was originally released, according to Scalemates, in 1969. I remember seeing it, but it just didn't do anything for me. And then again, it wasn't re-released until the year 2000, and then the last issue was 2012, I think. But I thought it would be interesting. Never built one, so I volunteered when this came up on the block for Scale Auto to do a kit review. I thought, yeah, I'll do it. I'm going to be more cautious if I ever do kit reviews again. But what a unique vehicle. It was actually designed. Here, let me read something to you here. This is part of the paperwork that came in the kit. It says, the AMTronic was designed by AMT Corporation after an original concept of the AMTronic's dual vehicle multi-engined design provided by a well-known Detroit-based industrial firm. Now, the real car was supposed to be 7 feet wide, 54 inches high, and with the crew compartment or travel compartment attached to it, would be about 21 feet long. So it was a huge vehicle. Couple of features about it, and as you look at this thing, you think, well, that's kind of cool. If it just been, the kit would have been, well, the molding would have been better. You notice you got a nose gear wheel up here, 2 wheels here, and wait till you see the tires on this thing. And this detached, so it was more about kind of like a run around town thing, and then you had this larger compartment that locked onto it as well. You have a solar panel up here, solar batteries back here, but you had twin turbine engines back here, combustion chamber and turbine drive housings. So you had these back here, and trimmed upper and lower trim tabs. Yes, this thing also flew. For 1969, I guess it was okay, but there's your rear turbine engine, the computer panel, storage cells. Get back over here to the tires. Like I said, it's an interesting thing to read about, but as far as the kit goes, it is awful. My kit review in Scale Auto, I actually said if someone wanted to convert it to a shuttlecraft or something, that might be kind of cool, but no. But on these tires, let me show you something. Check this out. Now you notice where it says Goodyear is up inside the tire, and this is the shape. And I don't know, who knows, this still could be the future. But here's your rim, and notice how the tire is built out. It's kind of like its own rim right here or something. I don't know how to describe that. But anyway, it was a unique vehicle. And like I said, I volunteered to do this one because I had never seen it before. But, oh my word, what a terrible thing. Okay, let me reset the camera, and I'll share it with you. Oh, by the way, in addition to the clear windows, it also came with the green tinted. I chose to use the clear, but you're getting ready to see why this thing, to me, is just so ugly. Stick around. Well, here it is, guys, the AMTronic. This thing is the ugliest thing in my collection. But I'll have to say this, it's unique. I had to do a lot of work on this thing to get bits and pieces to even halfway line up. And if you look closely, you'll see that not everything does, even with as much tweaking. This was designed for the wheels to fold up. The, I guess, kind of like landing gear doors, those would close up over the wheels and tires. The gull wing doors they do function. The side little step things below the doors also fold up. The front cockpit area here, let me see if I can get to it. It opens, tilts forward. As you can see, I'm going to take it off and let you get a look in the cockpit area there. There was not a lot of detail whatsoever. All the little dots there were painted by me because those were just empty spaces. And then the computer panel I just dressed up a little bit. There's another computer panel up inside the car for both the people on the front and facing back could get to. There's the solar panel for the roof, the exhaust for the turbines. But as far as getting everything to fit, even getting the interior to fit into into the body was just absolutely cutting and sanding and cutting and sanding and cutting and sanding, and it just took a lot of work. Oops, sorry about that, guys. But I just never thought it was that great a looking car. But as I said in the article, if you really spent a ton of time, you would have a lot of work to do. This was painted in Tester's Model Master metallic red, which honestly I don't even think that helped it any. It just still looks awful. It's let me see if I can get one of these little fender things off here and show you the tires. Let me get it spin around here a little bit where you can see that inner lip on the tire there. You see how that jets out down there like we showed you in the picture. And as I was saying, it was designed to fly, and you see the forward and the aft fans down there. So your landing gear would fold up, close, and I guess you would just lift up, and then those turbine engines would take off. I mean, it's kind of cool to that degree, but overall, I just think this thing is ugly. I think I could have come up with a better design, and maybe I couldn't. Maybe I couldn't. Oh, I knocked one of the doors down there a little bit. But the AMTronic, awful, awful. That's my ugly sweater, guys. Hey, look forward to seeing what you guys have. I really do hope you jump in on this, but it was fun for me to break back out and reminisce the headache, so to speak, and glad it's over with. Well, guys, God bless. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys, and thanks, Barry.